the one who discovered the truth, understood life, and attained self-realization. His name, like an awakened consciousness, had begun to spread in all directions. Gautama Buddha. People came to him from far and wide, with their sorrows, confusions, pain, and questions, and they returned, peaceful, liberated, and light at heart. This story is from those times. A woman, desperate, with tear-filled eyes, came running to the Buddha. Her voice trembled as she cried, "Lord, please have mercy on me. Save me. My son, this little one, he no longer breathes. People say you are divine, that nothing is impossible for you. So please restore my broken motherhood. Bring my son back to life, I beg you." Saying this, she gently laid the lifeless body of her 1-year-old child at Buddha's feet, then collapsed on the ground, clinging to the still body, weeping bitterly. An unknown illness had taken her child's breath away. Someone had told her the Buddha was nearby, so she came running, holding on to hope, praying for a miracle. Buddha was calm, still. He listened to her grief-stricken plea in silence, and then, in a gentle voice, he said, "Sister, you want your son to live again?" At once the mother, as if clinging to a final ray of hope, cried out, "Yes, Lord, take my life if you must, but please bring my son back." Buddha looked at her deeply. He saw her pain, her attachment, her desperation. "Very well," he said, "I will bring your son back to life, but there is one condition." The mother's eyes lit up with hope. "What is it, Lord? Tell me, I'll do anything." Buddha replied, "Bring me a handful of mustard seeds, but only from a household where no one has ever died." To the mother, it seemed like such a simple task. "That's all? I'll bring them right away, Lord." And she set off, going door to door, knocking on every house in the village. Mustard seeds were easy to find. But when she asked, "Has anyone ever died in this house?" each door opened to a new story of loss. One had lost a husband, another a child, a mother, a father, a sister. Every home held a tale of sorrow. At every doorstep, she slowly began to realize, grief is not just hers, it is an inseparable part of life. This mother, who was drowning in her own suffering, now began to witness the tears of others, and something within her began to shift. She met a widow who had no one left, a mother who had birthed many children, but none had survived. Even at the royal palace, she learned that the king himself had lost his son in battle. Time passed, and the veil of darkness within her heart gradually lifted into light. Eventually, she returned to the Buddha, empty-handed. Buddha asked softly, "Sister, did you bring the mustard seeds?" The mother didn't speak. She simply sat at his feet in silence, hands folded, tears falling gently from her eyes. But these tears were no longer of grief. They were of understanding, of acceptance. There was silence for a while, then Buddha blessed her, and the mother performed the final rites for her son with her own hands. She had now realized that death is not the end. It is the natural flow of life. And in the end, only this remains. Everything we have in life will one day be lost. And to let go is the first step toward true peace. Attachment brings suffering. Acceptance brings serenity. Gautama Buddha did not perform a miracle that day. He helped someone find the light within.